abandoned-minded me. The screen lit up with black and white, two lovers on the run. But all I could keep thinking was how ours had just begun. When the credits roll, we lingered by a concession stand to brush the strands of hair away. My heart obeyed your hand. I got that kiss receipt, folded in my purse. Proof that what we shared that night was sweet and unrehearsed. I've got that kiss receipt, and there's no return. It's worth more than any change I've ever yet to earn. We left with stubs from tickets and a napkin with the sketch. You drawn our silhouettes mid-laugh, my posture mid-stretch. We kissed beneath the marquee lights where moths were drawn to glow. You whispered something silly and I felt my senses slow. Instead of tossing paper scraps, you tucked them in my sleeve. A keepsake of a moment neither wanted to retrieve. I've got that kiss receipt, folded in my purse. Proof that what we shared that night was sweet and unrehearsed. I've got that kiss receipt, and there's no return. It's worth more than any change I've ever yet to earn. Friends of mine have told me not to hold on to a slip. They say the ink will fade away and memories may trip. But every time I touch the crease, I see us standing there. A pair of awkward dreamers caught beneath the summer air. No refund necessary, no exchange would feel right. That tiny paper tells a tale of unexpected light. I've got that kiss receipt, folded in my purse. Proof that what we shared that night was sweet and unrehearsed. I've got that kiss receipt, and there's no return. It's worth more than any change I've ever yet to earn. One day when we're packing up to move across the town, I'll find that piece of paper as it tumbles to the ground. I'll show you the old receipt and watch you start to grin. We'll reminisce how that small slip holds where it all began. We may have other tokens, but this one stands apart. A simple printed record of a kiss that stole my heart.
At the end of busy afternoons, we climb the old stone hill. The skyline stretches out like waves, the air grows strangely still. The sun starts dipping toward the west, dissolving into gray. Colors bleed like watercolor, washed with hands that cannot stay. You turn to say a simple thought, and suddenly I find the sky and all its changing hues reflected in your eyes. In that abnormal sky, I lose a sense of time, watching daylight soften as your gaze meets mine. Clouds and light are mixing, so mine and you, two things once apart, becoming something new. We talk about the things we've done, places still to see. Laughter sparks like fireflies, daylight's getting free. You tell me you love sunsets for the way they always change. How endings are beginnings when your heart is in exchange. I nod and trace the outlines of the shifting purple bands, knowing that I'm falling deeper than the setting sun demands. And that I melt sky, I lose a sense of time, watching daylight soften as your gaze see winter's quiet paths and summer's bright parade. But every time the daylight melts and clouds begin to blend, I'll think of how that evening taught me where my thoughts should bend. It isn't just the horizon that is changing overhead. It's the way your presence paints my moods and colors never set. In that abmelt sky, I lose a sense of time. Watching daylight soften as your gaze meets mine. Clouds and light are mixing, and so am I and you. Two things once apart, becoming something new. When the final streets have faded and the darker tones arrive, we walk back down the hillside as the city comes alive. The image of that merging sky will follow where I roam. A reminder that in your eyes I have found a home.
Nature can't be rushed.
Hangs low above the town. I ask will you stay around? My heart is racing, never felt this kind of sound. The hill
Nature can't be
swallows the
rushed.
setting day. You smile and softly say, don't you worry, love, I'd be a fool to walk away. In the soft land power, we talk until we sigh. The world slows down and your hand fits just right. In the soft land power, you look into my eyes. I think I've never known a quiet this side. Steam from the cup curls in the air. The record spins, the floor creaks there. You hum the line I used to know and laugh when I can't let it go. The room breeze easy, walls unwind. You whisper you're already mine. I try to play it cool and fail. You catch my smile like a sail. In the soft land power, we talk until we sigh. The world slows down and your hand is just right. In the soft land power, you look into my eyes. I think I've never known a quiet this. Outside the street forgets our name, but here the night remembers. Every second feels the same, and I don't wanna measure. In the soft land power,